Hi golfers, Nick here from American Golf. I'm down at the Aintree store today, and today I have with me the new Titleist 718 AP2. So I'm really excited to try this club, considering I use a previous model AP2. So first of all, just taking a look at the club, I think it looks awesome. Just looking at the sort of more chrome finish than they've had in previous models, I think it looks great. So I'm going to be looking forward to sort of testing this today just to see its performance. So speaking to the guys at Titleist, they say this is as forgiving as a previous model AP1. There's more tungsten in it, there's a higher MOI, so a little bit more forgiving. It's 34 degrees, which is about standard for sort of a player's club. So in a player's club, one thing you'd be looking for is sort of its workability or its playability. So today I'll be testing it for how easy it is to shape the ball. So we're going to hit some draw shots and we're going to be hitting some fade shots with it. In terms of shaft, Titleist have got the AMT shaft, which is the ascending mass technology. So with these shafts, they're lighter in the longer irons and heavier in the shorter irons. There's three different colours in the Titleist range. So you've got the red, which is sort of the high launching, the black, which is mid launching, and the tall white, which is the low launching. So I'm using the tall white in the S300, standard length and lie, which is what I use. So we're going to head out now. We're going to test it on the Trackman. I'm going to be looking at how easy it is to shape the ball, and then I'm going to be giving it sort of a grade on its looks and feel, its performance, and finally we're going to look at its price. So let's give it a go. Okay, so 718 AP2. Like I said before, I think it looks superb. Probably the best looking AP2 that they've produced over the years. I do use AP2, so I'm sort of excited to try this out, see what it's like. I'm going to hit 9 shots altogether. I'm going to hit 3 sort of normal shots. I'm going to hit 3 shots where I try and shape an extra bit of draw. Then I'm going to try and hit 3 fades. So obviously this type of golf club, players club, looking for players that are looking to shape the golf ball. So I've set up the grid, you may have seen this before. This is going to sort of help me shape the ball a little bit better or more consistently. So first up, 3 sort of normal shots. So I'm expecting a little draw here. Obviously testing it for feel and performance. So 3 shots. Feels pretty good. That looks quite high. So 162 carry, so it's pretty long for 7.9 AP2, 34 degrees. I'm expecting probably more like 155, so pretty happy with that. 162 carry, felt pretty good. Nice little draw. So we can do 2 more of those. Nice little draw again. 155 carry. Probably didn't quite get the ball speed there. 114.8. Spin rate was pretty good. I'm using Titleist Pro V1 golf balls today. Obviously set up the Trackman. Okay, 1 more normal shot. So standard little draw. That felt really good. Hit that really nice. 116.8 ball speed. So 154 carry, what I'm expecting. Spin rate was a little bit high on that particular shot. So first 3 shots, 3 draws, felt really good. So let's move on now and hit 3 push draws. So the performance was really good on those draw shots, or standard shots. Now I'm going to try and hit a little bit extra draw. So I've moved it back on the grid here. You may have seen me use this before. So obviously this type of club, we're looking for someone that's going to try and shape the ball a little bit more. So let's see how easy it is to sort of hit a bit more of a draw now. So let's try and start this out further to the right, so we can get it drawing back a bit more. Okay, pretty good to see the shape on that one. Pretty good, 160 carry, so I'm expecting maybe 160 with this. So pretty good, see a little bit more shape on the ball now. 2 more. A little bit thin that. Still, you can see how easy it is to shape, finish right on the target. So ball speed dropped there. Carry drops, that was more strike than anything, but you can see you still get the shape out of the ball. So it seems like it's easy to work these clubs. Okay, 1 more big draw. Felt good. started a bit further right, drawing back quite nicely, 162 carry. So it looks like it's easy to shape these balls, obviously depends on your technique, but you can see if I want to get a bit more shape, it's easy to do that. So let's move on now and try 3 fades. So I've hit the draw and the extra draw there. So far so good. Let's see if we can hit a little fade here. So ball move forward on the grid. So let's try and start this left, fade it back to that target. Felt pretty good. A little bit higher flight this time, ball speed was a bit down, so carry distance was down there, but it looked like easy to fade it. I tend to hit these fade shots a little bit shorter in distance in the draw. Okay, looked pretty good though, felt pretty good. Seemed easy enough to sort of get that little fade on it. Okay, it felt really good. Trying to fade back a bit. Pretty good shot. Okay, one more. Do feel lovely, these clubs. Definite contender for the bag. Okay. Last little fade. Tiny bit thin, but you can see the shape there. Nice little fade back to the target. So it looks like you can really work these clubs. So now what we're going to do is sit down, take a look at some of that data. Okay, so you've seen me hit some shots there on the Trackman. First of all, just going to give this club a grade on its looks and feel. So looks, I think it looks awesome. Definitely the best looking AP2 Titleist have produced. It feels great as well. Looks great behind the ball. I'm going to have to give this 9 out of 10 for looks and feel. Really impressed with that. So looking at the performance of the club. So first up I hit the 3 draw shots, then I hit the extra draw shots, then I hit the 3 fade shots. So looking at the standard shots first of all, trajectory pretty good, ball flight pretty good. I did hit one which overdrew slightly, that's obviously my technique. Looking at ball speed, sort of 116.6 average, which I think is pretty high for a 34-degree 7-iron. For a sort of players club, I think that's really high for me. I was really impressed with that. Carry distance 157. I thought it might have been a little bit longer, but obviously we are using Trackman indoors, so that could have been the case. Well, that was a little bit lower than I thought it would be, but standard shots, really impressed with that. So then we moved on. We hit those extra draw shots. So you can see the first 2 pretty good, pretty close to the target line. That last one just stayed out to the right, but you could definitely see the shape on the ball. You can see, looking at the ball flight, how much more extra draw you can get with it, how easy it is to sort of shape that golf ball. So ball speed 117, pretty good. Similar sort of carry distance. So in terms of trying to hit that draw shot, you can do it. You can definitely shape this golf club. So we moved on and hit the fades, really tight dispersion with the fades. I was really impressed with that actually. Looking at how consistent that shot was, that's probably not my favourite shot to hit. Doesn't go as far, so ball speed was down. Generally when I put that ball a little bit further forward in my stance, when I use that grid system, my distances do go down a little bit, launch goes up, spin generally goes up, sort of carry distance comes down a little bit, but in terms of consistency, really impressed with the performance of the club. So overall, I think I'll give this an 8 out of 10 for its performance. So really good performance there from the AP2. I think I'm going to have to test this against the previous models just to see how good it is. So finally, we're going to take a look at the price. So these are the prices as of launch at American Golf, so October 2017. Looking at sort of standard set 4 to pitching wedge, 7 clubs, you're looking at $949 for the set. So that's £135 per club. So for a sort of players club, that's sort of pretty much the going rate. Obviously you can get sets cheaper, more expensive than that. So I think sort of giving that a grade on price, I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. So overall, I'm going to score the Titleist 17 AP2 23 points out of 30, which is pretty high considering I gave it 6 for the price. 23 out of 30 is really good. So I'll be interested to hear your thoughts, guys, if you tested out the AP2. If you want to come out and test it, you're welcome to come down to any American Golf. We've all got simulators in American Golf or ranges for you to sort of test them on. I do get that question quite a lot. Most facilities will have an indoor GC2. We're very lucky here at Aintree to have Trackman, so if you want to come down here and test it out on the Trackman or the GC2, you're more than welcome, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you soon.